Hey guys, so since the last video I've gotten in touch with a few different groups. First one's putting together something called the American Velocity Challenge, which is essentially American Idol for STEM fields. If you guys are unfamiliar with STEM, it just stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math. Going through the details of that project, it actually sounds really cool. And if you guys are interested, I'll send some information on how to get involved when I get it. After talking to this guy that's putting the challenge on, and talking to a couple of high school teachers and actually talking to Purdue, it seemed like STEM might be the way to go because it looked like there's a lot of sponsorship available there. I really like this STEM idea because it's something I actually thought about when I was initially creating this project. But I'm right now running into an issue because it's really hard to put together this STEM idea with the original idea that I've been working with this project. There's the original idea of leaving the destination suggestions just wide open and essentially just living with one or two different locals at each of our stops to get a better understanding of their lives and their culture and what it actually means to be a human on this planet. Essentially all the benefits you get from travel. The STEM idea essentially focuses more on innovation and creation as opposed to the actual destination. So we'd be going and looking for interesting young innovators and creators all around the world, and not necessarily focusing so much on the culture. I thought of a couple different ways I might be able to combine the two, but the input I've gotten so far is that combining the two really only makes the project more confusing. The first way I thought of combining the two was if I make an additional stop on top of the suggested destinations that's dedicated specifically to an innovator or creator, and I do this stop every week during the flight. So we'll go to 2 different countries during the week, and one of those countries will visit an innovator. And the second way was doing like a full 20 or so destinations just dedicated to STEM stuff. But maybe it's just something where maybe the person that we're going to see just happens to be an innovator or a maker. Maybe that's the whole idea, is that we'll go and stay with this innovator or maker and will essentially show us their culture in their world. So that person will essentially do both jobs. They'll be the innovator, maker, and they'll also be the person that wants to show us their culture, their life, from their point of view. Or maybe you guys have a better idea altogether. This is the time for you guys to change the shape of this project. So please take advantage of it. Thanks guys. I'll see you next week.